Welcome back to another episode of In the Mind of an Immortal. Today's hero is going to be a weird one, which is not played a lot on the support role. Ember Spirit. This hero has everything that a support needs. It has a long root, which deals a lot of damage. It has constant harass with Sleight of Fist, wave push with Flame Guard, and mobility with his ultimate. The summary of this hero is, it has a weird laning phase, a strong mid game, and a strong late game. Overall, he is one of the most complete supports of the game. The laning phase of this hero is really weird. If you have an aggressive laner with you, you can easily dominate lanes, because you will be maxing Sleight of Fist and Searing Chain. But if you have passive laner, it's gonna be a disaster. What's good about Ember is that you can rotate and secure some easy kills on the other lanes. He is a good ganker because of its Searing Chain. Other than that, in the early game, you just need to go with the strongest hero of your team and get some pickoffs. In the mid game, you are super strong, so most of the mid game go with your team and try to take every fight possible. If you wanna catch someone, use a Sleight of Fist on the enemy and then use the Searing Chain. If you feel the fight will go bad, have a remnant behind you, and whenever you feel like dying, just go out of the fight, reset by going back to the base and then remnant back to the fight. Other than that, most of the fights position yourself near the fight and poke the enemy with Sleight of Fist. Use it off cooldown. You are going to deal a lot of damage because you will have the Maelstrom and the Mage Slayer. What's good about Ember is that if the enemy is running, you can use the Remnant to catch up on them and then use Searing Chain.
Dominating, I guess. Hello, this is Gabe.
Let's talk about the itemization for this game. We start with an urn because it gives you the mana regen and that additional damage to finish off enemies early game. Then we buy Mage Slayer. Note that this game was before the Mage Slayer nerf, so you can swap it with Maelstrom nowadays. So we get Mage Slayer for the additional damage and the magic resistance. Then we get the Maelstrom just to push and for the damage. After that we get Manta because Naga had Orchid just to dispel that thing. Then we upgrade the Maelstrom into Gleipnir just to have the ability to catch the enemies. And at last we buy Boots of Travel, which will give us the mobility and the ability to go back to base to refill resources. In the late game, you are just another core for your team. If you are the one pushing high ground, try to catch someone, most preferably the supports, and get a pick off. While if you are defending high ground, poke the enemies like you did at mid game. And whenever they go low HP, you can just go engage and kill them. Like most of the fights, have a remnant behind you, just to dodge some of the enemy spells, and then use all your abilities and items to get the kills. That's all. If you like this content, like, comment and subscribe. And don't forget to mention which hero you want next in the comments. Peace.